Ibinahagi ng mga archaeologists ang resulta ng Kota Kalawi Archaeological Excavation Project, ang kauna-unahang archaeological excavation sa Lanao del Sur at sa buong Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao noong Lunes, May 18, 2026. Narito ang buong report. Pinangunahan ng Kota Kalawi Archaeological Excavation Project sa pakikipagtulungan ng University of the Philippines School of Archaeology, Mindanao State University Main Campus at Mindanao State University Iligan Institute of Technology. Katuwang din ang Bangsamoro Commission for the Preservation of Cultural Heritage sa isinagawang pagbabahagi ng resulta ng Kota Kalawi Archaeological Excavation Project. Ito ang kauna-unahang archaeological excavation sa Lanao del Sur at sa buong Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. Nakatuon ang paghuhukay sa Kota Kalawi, isang sinaunang kuta sa Lanao del Sur na pinaniniwala ang may mahalagang papel sa kasaysayan at kultura ng mga Bangsamoro. Ayon kay BCPCH Chairperson Robert Alonto, higit pa sa isang scientificong pag-aaral ang kahalagahan ng proyekto.
The import of this undertaking therefore not only highlights the recovery of artifacts and archaeological data, but contributes directly to the broader task of writing Bangsamoro history grounded on scholarship, historical integrity and veracity, and tangible scientific evidence. Through projects such as these, we affirm that the history of the Bangsamoro is rich, deeply rooted, civilizational, and deserving of careful study and preservation. The Kota Kalawi Archaeological Excavation is the first archaeological excavation in Lanao del Sur, perhaps even in Barma. It provides the template for similar archaeological activities in the near future throughout Barma in our concerted effort to rediscover as well as validate our history, buried deep not only literally under layers and layers of soil beneath the ground, but by the copious heaps of myths that covered it over the passage of time.
Sa isinagawang presentasyon, inilatag ni Dr. Lee Anthony M. Neri, Dean ng University of the Philippines School of Archaeology, ang mga natuklasan sa Kota Kalawi Archaeological Excavation Project. Ayon kay Dr. Neri, nagsimula ang proyekto mula sa archaeological survey na isinagawa noong August 2023 sa Lanao del Sur sa pangunguna naman ng BCPCH at UP School of Archaeology. Layunin umano ng survey na hindi lamang tukuyin ang mga archaeological sites kundi makalikom din ng baseline data para sa pangmatagalang preservation, heritage management at academic research sa Bangsamoro Region. Sa kabuuang 39 na munisipalidad ng Lanao del Sur, 10 bayan ang nasuri ng mga mananaliksik kung saan natukoy ang 23 archaeological sites. Kabilang dito ang 8 historical sites, 6 na Kota o Fort, 6 na open sites at ilang torogan structures. Ilan sa mga halagang natuklasan ay ang mga stone tools, earthenware shards at mga palamuting pottery pieces.
Now, as you can see, this is the summary of the archaeological artifacts recovered from Kota Kalawi. A total of 3,190 artifacts were found from the archaeological excavation. And 68% out of 2,181, 68 of these are ceramics, earthenware shards. And 20% are considered as stone tools. Stone tools, which is made out of obsidian, which is made out of chert, andesite, basalt, and unspecified lithics. Other materials recovered, we were able to recover metal, we were able to recover charcoal, tooth, animal bones, and modern tile. So 3,191 artifacts were found in Kota Kalawi.
Bukod dito, hinamon din ng excavation ang ilang bahagi ng kasaysayan tungkol sa sinasabing 1903 siege ng Kota Kalawi sa panahon ng American Pacification Campaign sa Ranao na pinamumunuan noon ni Captain John J. Pershing.
Okay, here comes the American period around 1900 to 1903. Americans started penetrating the coastal area of Mindanao. And for them to penetrate, to have control of Mindanao, they started moving towards inland. to pacify the Muslim Moros. And Kota Kalawi was not exempted from this. Now, the Battle of Bacolod Grande, which is in the municipality of Bacolod, Kalawi, 1903, was headed by Captain John Pershing. And this was documented by his two chroniclers. One is Major Davis, and then the other one is Arnold Landor. I think Arnold Landor he's an anthropologist, right? Yeah, okay. Now, according to them, this is the Battle of Kota Bacolod Grande. On April 6 to 8, 1903, Captain Pershing, after failing to negotiate with the Sultan of Kota Bacolod Grande, declared war. Kota Bacolod Grande was pounded by heavy artillery. This was followed by an assault of the infantry and dismounted cavalry. As a result, the entire Kota was dismantled and razed to the ground. 121 Maranao perished. Now, the Battle of Kota Bacolod Grande is also adjacent from Kota Kalawi. Now, according to the chronicles according to Davis, Kota Kalawi was also considered as another hostile community. So after the Battle of Bacolod Kalawi, the American forces proceeded to Kota Kalawi in April 9, 1903. Again, John Pershing briefly mentioned the incident and described that 100 defenders inside Kota Kalawi could not withstand the effect of their artillery. Further, Pershing mentioned that they bombarded Kota Kalawi. Of course, these are the American troops bombarded Kota Kalawi with mortar and machine guns. They further reported that the defenders deserted their position with 23 casualties, either dead or wounded, and the Americans were able to enter Kota Kalawi when the Maranao fighters withdrew and offered to surrender.
Dagdag pa ni Dr. Neri, walang natagpuang sapat na archaeological evidence ng malawakang labanan sa lugar. Isang bala lamang umano ang na-recover at wala rin nakitang bakas ng matinding machine gun fire sa hilagang bahagi ng pader ng kuta na nakasaad sa ilang ulat ng mga Amerikano. Dahil dito, sinabi niyang posibleng may maling salaysay o historical hoax sa ilang colonial narratives na nangangailangan pa ng mas malalim na verifikasyon. Samantala, inihayag ng mga mananaliksik ang ilang rekomendasyon kabilang ang pagpapalawak ng archaeological studies sa iba pang mga kota sa Lanao del Sur, pagpapalakas ng legal protection para sa heritage sites at pagpapalawak ng community engagement sa pamamagitan ng oral history documentation. Ayon kay Chairperson Alonto, balak pa ng komisyon na magsagawa ng katulad na archaeological projects sa iba pang makasaysayang lugar, tulad ng Kota Marawi o kasalukuyang barangay camp Amay Pakpak sa Marawi City. Aniya, layunin ng kanilang programa na mabawi at maisulat ang tunay na kasaysayan ng Bangsamoro kasabay ng pagpapatibay ng kanilang pagkakakilanlan at karapatan sa self-determination. Bahagi ang aktibidad ng Writing of Bangsamoro History Program ng BCPCH na naglalayong mapalakas ang pangangalaga at dokumentasyon ng kasaysayan at kulturang Bangsamoro. Yana Zanday, BIO News.